Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading this month. I'm Katie. I'm so excited for May and 2023. You have a beautiful reading here. I'm excited to get started. All right, so your reading starts out with Sophia. So this represents you, and you need to understand your wisdom. For a lot of you, you haven't been in a good place. Times have been a little rough. Mentally, things have been very challenging for you. And I think some of that has contributed because you have forgotten how wise you are. This card is all about just wisdom and destiny and intelligence. And you have the ability to think outside of the box. You have this ability to live in a way that is beyond what a lot of people can comprehend. And that can be a lot for some of you. It can feel almost like a burden, but it's a burden because you forget how special you are. You forget how, what's the word I'm looking for? You forget just all of the gifts that you have because you're just wise. That's what I'm trying to say. This card is representing your wisdom, and you are wise, not just beyond your years, but beyond this world. So whatever your belief system is, there is something that is beyond us as human beings and beyond this world. And you have a lot of wisdom because you have experienced a lot of that. And these cards are wanting you to remember your wisdom. Remember that you're kind of kick-ass. You're very strong. There's power here, but it's easy to get burdened down by it. Okay. So this is you. Now, normally I only pull one card, but two fell out. So this next part is kind of your environment, things that you need to know. So this one is wastelands. This is kind of where you've been feeling, right? You need to slow down. This card is telling you to slow down. You need to get rest. I know it's not rest, but there is that pose right there. There is a desperation for nourishment, for sustainability, for replenishment. And so anything you can do this month to slow down, to rest. I'm not saying necessarily sleep, but for some of you that could definitely be the case. But you're needing to just slow down. Don't commit to so much. Make some time for yourself to do things that you enjoy doing that help kind of regenerate you. Again, replenishment is coming through again. This one is interesting. Okay, so this one is healing is happening. And on this card, it says you're not broken. Some of you feel broken in this position, right? And I think part of that is when you've lost your connection to yourself and to everything that you've done prior to this life. But this card is telling you that you need to trust this process, that you are exactly where you need to be right now. And that is a time of rest and healing. With this card, there's also this idea of softening and that it's safe to soften. It's okay to pull back. For some of you, it is okay to say no. I'm hearing that loud and clear. You need to say no because you're doing too much, which is why you need to replenish. But know that healing is happening. It's on its way. And part of that healing is going to come from you resting so that you can move on to what is going to become next. Okay. So huge theme here, rest. For your animal cards. So this one, okay, claim your independence, which is cat spirit, right? This is coming, I'm hearing again, like saying no to things. You have overextended yourself for some of you since the holidays, and you haven't truly slowed down, and you need to. So you need to claim your independence in a way of saying no and in a way of doing things that are for you. This is kind of a time to be a little selfish. Obviously, if you're a parent or a caretaker and your job, like those things that you're responsible for, you don't want to drop the ball on those things, but you need to ask yourself, how much are you giving? Because right now I'm hearing that you're giving like 120%. Maybe for the month of May, you only need to give 80% to those things and give 20% to yourself. I mean, I'm always like 50-50, maybe 80 yourself, 80-20. I'm all for giving to others, but you cannot give to yourself, to others, if you don't give to yourself first. Okay. So claim your independence, claim what you need to feel good. Okay. Also, for some of you, I'm hearing that that's really hard. Okay. I get it. I'm a mom too. I get it. But you need to, so flamingo is embracing the in-between. You need to embrace this time as an in-between time of where you slow down and replenish, so that when things speed up again, you have the energy to be present and to live in a way that you want to live. If you are running on empty, nothing good is going to come from that. You have to replenish. And so really embrace this in-between time. For some of you, I'm hearing that you've lost a job. Embrace the in-between. Really take the time to maybe rediscover some passions of yours, maybe hone on some new skill sets, or develop skills that you have even further. Embrace this in-between time as a way to get back to yourself and to to invest into yourself. Okay, and then the last card for the animals is this sweet little otter. Well, otters, there's two there. But this one is always that you are never alone. When this card comes up, oh, okay, sorry. For some of you, you have a really big support system. I can feel like there's a lot of people around you. Reach out to them for help. It is okay to say that you need help. It doesn't mean that you're weak. It doesn't mean that you're incapable. It just means that you need a little help. And there are a lot of people around you who are willing to help you. For some reason, a C, Carrie, Carl, I don't know, like a C is coming through. Wants to help you, so ask them. I know it's specific, but go with it. There was something else. Oh, also, for those of you who feel that, you don't have a strong community, this is a time to remember that there is also a higher energy beyond our understanding. And whatever that is for you, whether you're religious, you believe in God, you believe in higher self, spirit guides, they are always with you. That energy is always with you, supporting you, and it's your other little otter. So this is such a fun card. I absolutely love this. So don't forget that you are never alone in this process. And again, I'm seeing this. This actually says, trust the process. This is a time for you to unplug. This is a time for you to really just give yourself a break. Oh, I felt like the weight of the world on the shoulders, and then just, you need to breathe that away and just allow yourself to just be for a little bit. Because some of you, it's been a rocky road. And for some of you, you need this time. You just need this time to replenish. You need this time to kind of give to yourself 100%. Such a beautiful reading of healing and trust, and yeah, there's good things. Just May is a time to rest up, baby. And please don't misunderstand what I mean by rest. That looks different for everybody. I am not saying you need to nap. I'm not saying that you need to sleep more. Your body and your spirit needs to rest. So going for a walk in nature, if that is what replenishes your spirit, then do that. Do whatever feels good for you, because these cards, they are screaming out to me that you all need replenishment. And so find those things. Oh, some of you need to go to a bakery. Cakes. I'm seeing little mini cakes. You need to indulge and treat yourself and do those things that help you feel whole again and just feel like a person, because you have been running on empty for far too long. So do those things that are going to fill up your gas tank, okay? Capricorn, I love you. You are amazing. This was a beautiful reading. Please leave a comment, subscribe, share with another Capricorn friend. Anytime we can share the love, I think it's a good thing. And I hope to see you next month.